Hey, we are back from our maiden voyage / get to know the RV adventure that was supposed to be 7 days, but unfortunately only ended up being 4.
One of the reasons why it was only 4 is we had some issues with the RV and the hot water heater wouldn't work after a third try.
So we have a big shout out going to Camping World in Chichester, New Hampshire. Those guys took this in under warranty. They found there was debris, building debris. It was stuck in the lines. It was clogging the something in the water pump. They blew all the lines out, and jury's still out on whether or not we like it, but it does work now.
Yeah, at least we got hot water.
Mm-hmm.
The other reason was because we had some trees taken down, and the gentleman doing it was going to do it on Wednesday morning before we left.
So when he said he wasn't coming and he would come Friday and didn't need us to be here, he would come and get his check later for the job, we decided, all right, time to take off. Now, we waited until the last minute, we know, because we weren't sure if we were getting the RV back from Camping World. We weren't sure what was going on with the trees. So Cheryl made a phone call. We went local. Well, not local. We went 113 miles from here. But we went up to Twin Mountain, New Hampshire, and we wanted to make sure we had 50 amp service. We were lucky to get a site, but we'll get into that a little bit later.
So as we were getting ready to leave, the hot water heater in the house stopped working. So we quickly dashed and made a call to one of our local neighbors.
Yes. This kid has helped us out numerous times.
So he came in after work and he fixed the hot water heater. So we did end up going up camping on Wednesday. We got there at about 8 p.m. and we set up camp.
We have never done that. That's just late for us.
Yeah. But it went pretty smoothly.
It did go smoothly. It was Brandy's first time in the RV. She wasn't really sure of it, so she was, well, laying in front of the doghouse. And I have to tell you, this thing drives great.
It's a dream.
I remember the Class C that we had going up to Twin Mountain. You get up that hill going up to Franconia Notch, and you really thought the engine was just going to blow up. Mm-hmm. The 6-speed transmission has made such a difference. This thing is just great to drive.
Yeah.
And pulling the Liberty, didn't even know it was there. But to be fair, we didn't know it was behind our Class C either. Mm-hmm. But they pull great. 4 down, not a problem whatsoever. And of course, you can keep checking on it too, just to make sure it's back there. Mm-hmm. That being said, don't really care for the position of the stereo with the cameras and that at all.
I can't see it at all from the passenger seat.
Nope, she would have to actually get out. Now, for me to see the car, I gotta take my eyes off the road, look down at the camera, at the stereo, push the button, and if I had used my blinker, because this one has the cameras on either side, you put on the right blinker, you see down the right side of the RV, that's the last camera it remembers. So when I turn it on, I look down, now I'm looking down the right side of my RV, or the left side, whichever was the last one I used. Then I gotta find the right button to go and push, just to check on the vehicle that we're pulling behind us. Not a very good idea. And quite frankly, now that we've used this, in our personal opinion, the side cameras are just a waste of money. They could have put something better into the RV than that. For those of you not from New Hampshire, going through Franconia Notch, it's beautiful. It really, really is.
Yeah.
This is what Cheryl and I call our playground. We've climbed almost all the mountains up here. Some more than once, some 3 and 4 times. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, but it's just beautiful up here. We really, really love it. Now, of course, we have this big old RV. We live in New Hampshire, and we only vacation in New Hampshire. No, that's changing. Told you, we've just climbed all these mountains more than once. It's time to move on. Time to go out and find new adventures.
The video definitely doesn't capture what we're seeing when we go through the notch.
No, not at all. Oh, and the 102-inch panoramic view windshield. Loving that. Unfortunately for bugs, it becomes a suicide wall. Mm-hmm. So, and there's nothing that we can do about it. You put the windshield wipers on, you may smudge it. So when we're videoing, we're going to have to try to stay in between the bugs. This was really our first time doing it. So,
but as watching other people's videos, there's nothing you can do about it. No. So we'll try to find the best place for the camera on the dash and just go from there.
That's it.
It's a learning experience.
It's all curve.
Welcome to the little town of Twin Mountain.
Yes, we adopted this as our summer home, 5-6 years ago now?
Since 2010.
This is our base camp. This is where we climb all the 4,000 footers from. And what you're looking at dead ahead is the presidential range. with the highest mountain and the highest point in New Hampshire being Mount Washington right off there to the right.
And here we are at Beach Hill Campground. This is our first time here.
It's gated. This place should be really nice.
Let's check it out.
So here's the map of where we're staying, and this is where our site number is. So we're going to start the tour from here. So down there it goes down to a dead end. There's a bunch of little campsites down there.
That's a big one right there.
Yeah, there's a big campsite. They're pretty deep and well treed. But here we're going to take a left. Here's the playground, the bigger playground. Then the younger kids' playground.
And corralled in like their horses.
And a big picnic area next to the bathhouse.
Game room.
Yep, here's the game room, pool table, air hockey,
Video games.
a couple of games. So here's the pool area, and although it looks huge, it's not deep. It's 3 feet at one end and 5 feet at the other.
No diving.
And we have a giant chessboard
Yeah, that's kind of big.
and a checkerboard.
Hey, king me.
Very cute. And over there we have camp, store, and office. And the entrance is down there. Right across from the playground, we have basketball, and we're going to take a right down this way.
This is Pine Row.
Pine Row.
The reason we came this way. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you zoom in on it?
And if we stop, who's that?
That's the great old rock pile, Mount Washington.
Yep. We've got volleyball.
Horseshoe pits.
We got 2 shuffleboard areas and a bocce area, whatever that is.
We're not really sure. We never played bocce.
But no Wi-Fi. There was no internet connection whatsoever. On the plus side, there was over 100 channels of cable that was included.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So that was pretty cool.
That's the first time for us.
Here's another site in the campground. Nice and flat. It's only 30 amp though. Which is going to bring us back to our site.
Our less attractive site.
Yeah, our less attractive site. As you can see, they did some work to it. Matter of fact, I'm going to say that probably last year the site didn't even exist. It looks like it was just dug out of the side of the hill. Hey, maybe it's not Beach Hill anymore.
But it was the only one, the only 50 amp that was available.
Yep, beggars can't be choosers. So, but this is it. Oh, you can see our mat. Yeah, we thought it was a good deal. Now we know why. It's a lot shorter than we thought it was. Gonna have to give a shout out to Vic and Kelly. We're probably getting the same one you do. And this is our site. We call it the ugly site.
Well, it wouldn't be bad if it wasn't a sand pit.
Yeah, it's pretty much just a sand pit as that. You can tell that it's been dug out.
Oh, privacy.
Well, yeah, because you're almost underground. But it is a little tight back there. This is where the Maiden Voyage is happening.
While we're doing all our research of things that we need for the RV, we knew we needed a surge protector. So we bought the surge protector, we installed the surge protector, wouldn't you know it. The third night out of the 4, we have a nasty storm come through. I mean, the stereo system turned on by itself, which I didn't realize it would do that. It's a feature. We haven't decided if we're going to shut it off or not. But it just turned on to say that there was an emergency. That there was a storm coming. So, in all the research that I did, the only thing that surge guard cannot stop is lightning. Oh yeah, on the alert, severe lightning. Like, it was ridiculous. So then we go and we open up the front shade here to see if we can see any of the lightning, which we did, but, well, as you can see, we didn't get any on film. Well, so, and Cheryl goes, hey, put the windshield wipers on so we can see through the windshield. Yeah, with the levelers down, you turn it on, guess what? Levelers go up. So, in the middle of the storm, we're pulling all the slides in, got the levelers all back up, put everything back down, put all the slides back out, and heck, by the time we're done, I think the storm was over. But hey, these are newbie mistakes, and we never had levelers before. I mean, we've been camping for 10 years, but, you know, some of the features are brand new.
And that's when we figured out that Brandy was afraid of the slides.
Yo, yeah.
Because we had to keep her from moving around the camper, and all I could feel was her body shaking all over. Poor thing.
So, for 4 days, we pumped as much into it as we could. We did get some hiking in. We got to do Mount Jackson and Mount Webster. We needed Mount Webster for 52 at a view, and Miss Brandy needed Mount Jackson for her New Hampshire 48.
So we also went to see McGalloway Cave, and Brandy, the bushwhacking dog, led the way. In and out, practically.
Yeah, we had the GPS with us. We had a general idea where to find it. We've been looking for it for a few years, and we did find it this time. There is a video. The links will be at the end of the video. Maiden Voyage is over. We're headed home.
Go figure, it's a beautiful day when we have to go home.
The speed limit is 45 miles per hour.
Apparently we're speeding.
Yes, we are. Well, that's pretty much our maiden voyage. Get to know the RV adventure. We really love this thing. We're very, very glad that we bought it. I'm
Yeah.
even getting tongue-tied.
Yeah, we really like it, and all the counter space, all the table space, it's gonna fit our needs very well.
It is. So, until we go on another adventure,
The end.